Okay, sometimes you run into this. You see a URL and you need to reuse this URL. But you have these dates, right? You have, well, this is understanding. I'm querying Tesla on Yahoo Finance. But you want to change these to some dates. This is the start date. This is the end date. And I want to change them to a different date, but I don't know what those numbers mean. Well, these are called UNIX dates. So if I wanted to know the UNIX date for 6/12/2024, we're using this formula as this formula you would use in order to calculate the UNIX date. 6/12/2025. Well, this is the formula. This is the formula you use to calculate. I have it right here too if you want to look at it. And then I also included the formula if you want to change it back from UNIX date to a regular date. So this 12/85600 is actually 6/30/2010, right? So it's pretty simple. So you just stop right there and copy those. Know how to use those formulas, and you're covered. But I was just going to actually, as a bonus, is going to show you how to make a lambda function to do this. So the way you make a lambda function is you can go equals lambda, and we'll just we'll say, so with a lambda, you're going to say, what am I going to input? Well, I'm going to input this date, right? That's what goes here for B5. So I'm just going to call that date. I call it whatever is ironic. I call it blah, whatever. We'll call it date. And then you're going to put in the function. So I'm going to copy this function exactly. But instead of saying B5, I'm going to say date, because that's what I'm putting. Minus date, then 1970, comma 1, comma 1, 2 parentheses, multiply 86,400. Close the lambda function. Now, if I want to test at this point, I can go open up another parentheses and then put in this date just to test it. So now if I hit enter, okay, so I just have a possible problem. So let's just take a quick look. 86,400. Oh, see, I'm missing this date. I'm missing this parentheses right here, right? Now let's try it. And there it is. So now I just made it, but now I want to make the lambda function so it works for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna highlight this amount right here, right up to this last parentheses. I'm gonna go Control C to put it in clipboard. Then I'm gonna hit Escape. So now I'm gonna go up here into Name Manager under the formulas. I'm gonna go to Name Manager. I'm gonna say New, and we can name this function. So I'll just say call it date to UNIX date. Name it whatever you want. And I'm going to paste that function right in here that I just copied to my clipboard. Control V. And if I go OK and close it, now I can go in here and I can say equals date. And see, now I have it here, date to UNIX date. And I just click on this time and it gives it to me. So let me put the formulas in here. Okay. All right, so now you might want to say, well, what if I want to make, I want to find out what a UNIX date is? Well, that's what this formula is here. Okay, so I could make a lambda function for that too. I could go equals lambda, and we'll call this UNIX date. And for the calculation, it's going to be UNIX date divided by 86,400 plus date 1970, comma 1, comma 1. Close the parentheses and close the lambda function. Let's test it now. So I do an open parentheses. We want to know what date this is. And I hit enter, and it gives me this, but this isn't formatted as a date, so I have to go to Home and go to, I'm going to format it as a short date. And sure enough, that gives you the, I take a UNIX date and make it a normal date. Now, again, I can take this, I can highlight right up here to where I test it, go Control C, hit Escape, and then go back to Formulas, Name Manager, New. We can call this UNIX date to date. Paste this in here. Control V. Okay. Close. Let's try it again. We'll go equals UNIX date to date. We want to know what this is. Oh, wrong one. Let's put this up here. Right? And then again, we want to format that as a regular date. Okay. Another way you could do it, I could just go up here to this URL. I could just highlight, say this right here. I'll highlight this, right click, copy, and then go equals UNIX date to date, and paste it in here. Control V, enter, and it gives me, again, we have to format it as a date. And then you could do it that way too. Okay, there's a lot of different ways, but I really like those Lambda functions, especially if you're going to be doing it a lot. Or you can just use this formula here. So anyway, if that's interesting, I'll go ahead and I'll try to put a link in the description to this file so you can have it. And then my picture will come up if you want to subscribe to my channel. If you've never subscribed to it, give me a thumbs up. Give me any comments if you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.